Welcome back to some Talos Principle 2. I'm dear darling, and why are we here? What truth awaits us? Why don't we answer more of these questions together? Where we are... I don't really remember exactly what we're doing. I definitely need to turn down my mouse sensitivity, but that is too low. Oh, weren't we? We explored the tower. What did we find out? We found that beacon. We got questioned by the Sphinx. We are going back now, I remember. To go to World 2, I guess. I think this speed is probably good. So that's a wooden plateau. We have not found any lost puzzles, gold puzzles, lost labs, or stars. But that's okay. We can get to that when we get to that. For now, let's just focus on getting the main game done. We'll get to the additional stuff later on. In my opinion, not really a rush to do so. I am still curious about that one computer terminal we saw in a very big like tutorial area.
Remember that I'm still trying to fix the rest of the transport system.
Of course, Marvel.
To get that success rate up a bit. Maybe there's another one of those labs that Wonka found. If there is, look for more documentation, please.
We'll certainly do our best. So I guess this is now the sort of what was like a basilica or something. This is now the loop of a game. Is now we go to next world, we solve puzzles, we go to next world, solve puzzles, etc, etc. No, I've got nothing against that, by the way. Absolutely, that's what I'm here for. But there does seem to be a bit more like exploration, quote unquote, in this game of what is possible, what we can do. Seeing as we found that Prometheus fire randomly last time. Who's this walking towards me? Hello, Alcatraz.
Everything okay?
Yeah. Tell me about yourself.
Me?
Have we spoken to Alcatraz?
Well, I was born when New Jerusalem was a lot smaller than it is now.
And
there was a lot of work to do. I wasn't really interested in technical stuff,
I can't remember who you are again,
and
Alcatraz.
so on.
I'm sorry.
I was good at keeping things organized.
Do we need to check
I got
these like
involved
question marks
with the
out on that?
administration side of things. Making sure the scavenging teams focused on the right materials, keeping track of our energy
bit of a project
usage,
manager.
that sort of thing. I think we've accomplished what the founder wanted us to, and I'm proud that I helped make that happen. Byron doesn't see it that way, obviously, but I think sometimes he gets so lost in his dreams that he forgets to look at the real world.
Whoa, shots. Do you consider Byron a friend?
Of course. My best friend, in fact.
Aww.
And someone I've worked with hundreds of times over the centuries.
That's so cute.
A good person who cares about the world and the people in it. I just also think he's wrong about everything and extremely annoying.
As best friends are wanting to do. I think he likes annoying you. I like that you can disagree and still be best friends. I'm not sure I could be friends with someone I disagreed with so much. How about
The
that?
founder taught us that we must never lose track of other people's
Isn't that how life should be?
humanity, even if they disagree with us. We're all in this together.
We're
even if we
all
can't
in
always see eye
this
to eye.
together. High School Musical, something lyrics.
Don't know.
Have we not
It's
spoken to
obviously
Alcatraz already?
impressive,
Maybe we haven't.
but
I don't know.
think we should be
Why
very
does
careful.
these numbers render
We're
so
dealing with
weirdly
powers
over here?
we
What's
don't
going on?
really understand.
Why is it like such a thick blue stroke? What do you think about the lab I found?
I think the only reason to build a lab in so remote a location is because you're trying to hide what you're doing.
Ah, interesting
Or
thought.
because what you're doing is dangerous.
Also, very plausible. What does the goal mean to you?
To me, it means accepting a certain amount of humility. Our ancestors thought they could master the world with no regard for any other organisms.
Wow.
They failed to see themselves as part of a greater whole.
We're trying, I suppose, in
I
some
think
certain
the
way.
founder realized where they went wrong and tried to offer us a different path. A path where we have a place in this world, but the world is not ours.
What could these puzzles mean?
Well, puzzles, or trials, as Elohim calls them,
How did you
were
speak
used
in
as
all
part of
capitals?
the process that created the founder, and they're still part of how we're born. They symbolize the human ability to understand the world and solve problems.
I do still,
But
I think I say this all the time, love
they don't
how they
have a
incorporated
practical
the concept of solving
application,
puzzles
although
actually
They
into
are a common motif in the arts.
the lore of a game, so it like actually kind of
The only
makes sense.
physically existing puzzles I can think of are in the Museum of the Simulation.
Have people not tried to recreate their own
So,
puzzles
to
as a
answer your
form of like
question,
artistic expression?
No idea.
That's interesting. What do you make of a sphinx?
Whatever that being is, it told us that we stand before the fire.
Prometheus's fire.
That can only be a warning. and I think we should take it seriously.
One we taken to give back to
We
the rest
don't
of
want another
civilization
New
and thus
Alexandria.
cause our own, well, not cause our own downfall, but that's all. Team spirit. Talk to each member of your team. Okay, so Alcatraz was the only one which we hadn't yet spoken to. But for now, we'll just be doing some puzzles. You know, I assume they're going to introduce a new concept over here. Quantum tunneling. Interesting. What is that? Take driller. Oh, that is cool. Oh, it can shoot through those things as well. That is crazy. How do I crouch? Excuse me? Wait, so I can't physically go through? Or am I just bad? Oh, okay. So it's not large enough for us to actually go through. It's for something else to go through. Or maybe we can go through and I'm just mucking it up big time. What are we trying to get? Oh, we're trying to get them out. I see. I assume. Oh, okay, so presumably I can reach through and grab you? Right, okay. So it's making a window, it's not making a door. That's probably the best way to think about it. It's just a bit too small for us to properly get through. Wow, this feels like it. Oh, we can only do it on certain surfaces. I see. We can only do it on this weird sort of copper-looking surface. You know what? It's very sort of hypnotizing to look at the tunnelers. Oh, I can just drop it like that. That's like way easier, to be honest. It's very hypnotizing to look at. So we can both simultaneously create a hole on top of each other. So there's a lot of mechanics here. Surprisingly at work. It's very hypnotizing to like watch the sort of propeller thing on the front of its face go around. It kind of reminds me of like star-nosed mole or whatever it's called. Interesting. Okay, so I was gonna say like releasing a driller to allow you to go through walls. If it was any walls, I was like that is literally puzzle breaking. I think like that'd be insane. But okay, you can only go through certain walls.
That many of these structures are not strictly functional.
I don't think any of
There's
these
a
are
sense of
functional.
aesthetics, of beauty here.
Yeah.
This place might be meant to test us somehow, but perhaps there's more to it than that.
What's going off this beacon path? Absolutely nothing. Well, it goes back to this structure, which... Oh, that's where the laser gets shined. I see. So for now, we're just going to level 2 through this V-shape. Oh, dear! Get back here. I'm going to catch you. I'm going to watch you despawn. Sorry, can't talk right now, Byron. Where are you leading me, dear? Do you think there's an achievement for this? Or are you just running in circles? I don't really know. Where are we going? Whoa, you just ran into a tree. You never despawn? I gotta be careful, otherwise I'm gonna end up seriously lost. I don't have a particularly good sense of direction on navigation. Oh, you're running on a loop. Okay, we'll talk to Byron. Hello, Byron. Put that away. I'm talking to you right now. Oh, here we go.
How can I help you?
What more can you say? What do you make of a sphinx?
I don't know what she is, ontologically speaking, but
Fair
those
enough.
questions she asked
She's a philosopher.
reinforce my belief that we're being tested, or perhaps analyzed.
I think that's probably true. Challenged in some sort of way just to see what thoughts we have. Well, this certainly looks interesting. I see a lot of blue things. Okay. Driller, what an interesting concept. This is originally what I thought it was going to be for, which I was surprised there was no lasers on that level, was the fact that the driller could be used to allow a laser to get through. Like that. Interesting. Can a driller drill through multiple walls at once? No, only one. Okay. That was weird. What was that? Did you see that? There was like some weird red thing on that wall there. Okay. I mean... I don't really know what... Oh, okay, there's a jammer, I see. I was like, I don't really know what we can do with this information whatsoever. We can jam this for now. Let's just at least look ahead, because I don't really know what our goal is. Presumably to get over here. Okay, so presumably we've got to jam to let the driller through. Like, jam this, get the driller in. Create a hole, take this, jam that while being here. I don't know why I did that. I guess I should just do this then pick up the jammer afterwards. We're doing some sort of tag team thing, essentially. I don't know necessarily what we need you for, but let's get through and figure it out afterwards. Oh, we just need to put something down. Okay, that's it. Simples. You're not going to give me an easy way out. I'm going to have to go back through the thing.
Thinking, why puzzles? Is it just their symbolic value because of our history? Because the thing about puzzles is they can be solved. But if this is about testing us, what are we being tested for?
Our puzzle-solving ability.
Spatial reasoning.
I guess not.
Our curiosity? Our persistence?
That seems plausible.
You're assuming that this place follows a coherent logic.
Oh, that's why I didn't know Alcatraz was.
My
Didn't have
impression
a
is
photo
that
of you.
it's full of contradictions.
Why puzzles indeed, to be honest. I don't really think I have a good theory. I think it's more like a law created, in a meta sense, the law created to support the game necessarily than coming from a concept first. But in the philosophical concept, in-game, in this world, why puzzles at all? I'm just kind of more curious how this even came to be, like who made this? A lot of those laser redirectors. This place is so big. It's going to take forever to like find anything. Still don't really know what these question marks are about the place. I don't know if we should try and explore them. If I remember to, but I'm kind of like here for puzzles, primarily. Is that? Oh, I thought that was a cyan laser. It's not, it's green. And back up. Okay, so the only thing we've got right now is a drill. Okay. We don't even have a laser redirector, I said. I don't know how it's... Oh, we do have a laser redirector. It's gonna be like, I don't know how it's gonna work. Let's start by just getting all the tools we require to get an RGB converter. Okay, so this sounds like it's going to be an interesting concept if it's called backup. Similarly, let's go over here. Let's get our red laser. So presumably we need to create a backup, quote, quote, of a laser. So we need a red and blue to get a green. But we only have one drill. Can one of these unlock itself? The answer looks like no, as of now, but it must be yes. Yeah, okay, hold on, no, this is what we do. We use these two. Oh wait, that's not gonna work. We use these two to essentially run a backup of this laser. Now we don't need that drill anymore, and we can open up the blue laser here and use the catalytic converter, that's not what it's called, but to get a green laser pointing towards the end. That's why it's called backup. Interesting. Interesting. Was that a... It's nice. It's not a nice sort of introduction to the driller. I'm curious to what else it can do. I'm just trying to think. Private message. Doge, connecting you to a friend. I've relayed your responses to my friend. They reached certain conclusions regarding your character. Would you like to hear them? Yeah, go on. Why not? Yes, go ahead. Now, you're new, so let me fill you in. Your arrival marks a moment of New Jerusalem's maturity, and there are differences of opinion about what it ought to become. Naturally, there are people working quietly behind the scenes in an advisory capacity trying to guide our city into prosperity. People who know things which would only scale confuse the average citizen. I have 5 such friends who expressed to me their interest in getting to know you. Who are these people? I can't yet tell you their names, but I can tell you a little about them. The first is an engineer by trade, tends to see the world as a puzzle to be solved. The second is a scholar of some repute, thinks that big questions have answers in our code. The third is, well, it's hard to put down, a practitioner, let's say, of esoteric arts. The fourth is a member of a political establishment, and the fifth, well, the less I say about them, the better for everyone. So is there someone you think would be a good match? I'd rather hear which is most interested in me. That's probably my actual answer. Which of these would be a good match? What, for getting to know me? My hunch would be... I don't know, I'm kind of curious about mystery. Everyone loves a good mystery. I'm kind of more curious about what they think of me, to be honest, rather than the other way around. Your answer to my questions and observations of your behaviour elsewhere has given us a massive amount of data. It's clear there's only one person that I should put you in touch with. You've shown compassion for your fellow humans, and open-mindedness to the point where your brains might fall out. Your support would mean a great deal to my esoteric friend. They won't be pinned down on how New Jerusalem should grow, except to say that it shouldn't be pinned down. On that, they're absolute. Be happy to put me in touch. Oh, so I get to choose who I talk to. Oh, interesting. Well, who am I to override your matchmaking ability, despite the fact that the fifth is curious? Ah, interesting. I kind of want to talk to all of them, though. Is that wrong with me? Yeah, but why not? I'll be in touch with this person. Okay, I'll send you an introduction in due course. Not what it seems. Get involved behind the scenes. That's what the achievement is. I mean, obviously there's some sort, not grand conspiracy in it. What is this? Turn switch on. What did that do? I don't really know, but I guess we'll turn it on and maybe we'll find something. Obviously not everything is as peaceful as it seems going on the scenes, with the divisiveness, I suppose, over the concept of achieving a grand goal or not. I'm interested about what these 5 different personalities are. Is it an actual choice you can make in this game, and you would have like different conversations and stuff depending on who you chose? That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. This kind of looks like a really fancy modern house or something. Kind of like we've got dice pips up there, seeing number 4. Wow, this looks complicated. Placement. So I guess our ultimate goal is to jam you. I don't know what else we could possibly do to get you open. So my assumption is we are going to be sending a jammer sky high on that cube. I'm not really sure why we have a driller per se. Okay, hold on. Because we can take the fan, we can put it on that pressure plate, and we can get the cube out should we want to, but I just want to look around first. Look around, look around. Oh, okay, I see. Well, that's definitely the place to start, is to get the laser pointer. Wait, why do we need a laser pointer? Oh, there's a laser up there. Okay. So it's not the jammer we're sending sky high, because one, there isn't a jammer. It's the laser pointer we're sending sky high. Okay, well we might as well get these both over here. That's sorry. Doing a bit of sprinting. Presumably, you should be connected to you. We'll figure out how to do that in a second. My hunch, as I said, is we do this. We take the fan, not the laser pointer. Oh, we can't. Okay, so we have to take the laser pointer, the connector. Sorry, put it down here. Then presumably we want the driller holding that down from that side. We want you to perform double duty of holding that. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can, barely. Great hole. Yes, we want you on here creating that hole, and then we'll pick you up. I hope that angle is okay, but presumably they made it such that it would always be okay. Take the hexahedron, do this, keep connections, do that, send you up in the air. Nice. What was this level called again? I said it and then immediately forgot. Placement, okay.
You know something that's weird about these puzzles?
What?
They're not replicas of the simulation puzzles, like the ones in the museum.
Yeah, I guess in a lore sense that is quite
Wasn't there
strange.
an artist who did an exhibition a few years ago that involved new puzzles of some kind?
Look at all these paths.
That was Barzai. It was called Trials of an Imagined Past.
What's over here?
I tried to get you to come along. You thought it would be boring.
Were they similar?
No.
A lost puzzle.
Not at all.
Was it boring?
I thought it was interesting.
That's all the question marks are for. So someone... Okay, so someone has been making puzzles. I mean, that was my initial question. It's like, why hasn't someone been making these interesting puzzles, I suppose, or recreations and artistic expression? Someone has. And we found our first lost puzzle, whatever it means. Keeping connections.
It's strange that some of these puzzles seem disconnected from the rest.
Presumably it's
Like
harder.
it's all
unfinished or still evolving.
Okay, so we've got a laser connection there. I like how this lets us see through walls so we can actually see what's kind of going on. A laser there, okay. But we can't bring anything through here. Okay. Wow, we had to get a laser over here as our final thing. Oh, that seems difficult. Okay, well, first things we need to get you open. Which is kind of difficult to do, actually. And wait, can lasers go through? Why are you flashing? I'm just trying to think how to even do this. We'd ideally want this. Why are you flashing so much? What is going on? Why are you both flashing? What is going on? Can you stop? It's rather distracting. Okay, well, it seems we had to get you open, and the concept of getting you open is, well, let us solve a level. I'm just a bit confused how to make this connection in the first place. We've only got one drill, so it's not like we can do multiple. If anything, I would like to go in there and make that connection connect with that thing, but it doesn't by default. I don't know why they're flashing like this, though. Oh, I did it wrong. I was meant to keep the connection. Probably. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Right click is keep connections. Right click is keep connections. Presumably we can like sort of preset these connections. And then maybe we can move you in a place which lets it work. Why is everything flashing? Might as well just sort of connect everything, right? So presumably... I dropped all the connections again. There must be an angle which... Am I being stupid? I might be being stupid about this. I can't figure out how to even start this one. Is there another, like, portable wall? Doesn't seem like it. Why have you stopped flashing now? I don't know what happened. Like, this seems impossible. Unless I'm missing something. Like, how can we make this laser connection ever? I'm pretty sure you can't connect through this. Yeah, you're not allowed through the bars. It's about keeping connections. Presumably the first thing we want to do is get in here to keep that connection, but... Actually, here's an interesting question. Once we have that first laser, how do we get to the... sorry, the second connector. How do we actually open up the... Oh my god, it's been 23 minutes. I didn't even realise, sorry. How do we get through to the end? I have a thought that maybe our goal should be trying to get you in the middle here. I don't know how that's possible, though. Oh, I just figured it out. Okay, well, okay. What we had to do is we had to take this connection and put it inside there, don't we? Okay, we'll do that afterwards because there's been 20-something minutes. So for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Talos Principal. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.